No worries. Okay, YouTube, welcome. Today we're going to talk about simple proven side business that you can use to replace your income. And you can do it while you're still working full time as well. So if you're on here, and you're watching the replay, if you could just put replay in the comments, I'd appreciate it. And on TikTok, you guys, if you want to watch the replay and go watch it again, or you weren't able to stay on the whole time, you can always go to my YouTube channel. It's called 4 Keys to Wealth, and you can watch it there. 4KEYS, and you'll be able to watch it there. So I appreciate you guys jumping on and joining my live. As you guys are jumping in, if you guys wouldn't mind just smashing that screen a few times and then drop in the comments where you're from, because I would love to hear where you're from and where you're coming from. So I'm from Utah. I'm here north of Salt Lake City, about 40 minutes, and we are having a great day today. So let's talk about this simple proven side business. If you're like me, I'm a dad of 6 kids. My wife and I have been married 27 years, and I've been in my career for 22 years in a corporate career, being a software test engineer. And I make decent money. However, just like every single American out there, thank you, Income Hub. Thank you. Appreciate that. Becoming a fan of my fan club. I can't speak this morning. And just like most people are struggling making it at the end of every month, or just barely making it, right? We get our raises at the end of the year, but then the taxes go up, so our mortgage goes up, our premiums, health insurance premiums go up, and then that raise basically, my raises last year basically became $30 to $50 more a month. Which program are you teaching? It's called the Legacy Builder Program. Have you heard of it, my friend? Income Hub, what do you do? Let's see. Halal income. What's halal income? Interesting. Appreciate you joining, my friend. Vanis, thank you for joining. And so, what was I talking about? Oh, and so that raise, I became $30 to $50 more a month is all. And how in the world can you get ahead? How can you pay off debt when you're barely making it every single month? And I hate to break it to you, but that's what the system was designed to do. It was designed to keep you there, to keep you working, and to keep you basically enslaved to those who have own everything, which is wrong. Ray's Dream, thank you for joining. Big Daddy, thank you for joining, you guys. As you're dropping in, if you could just smash that screen for me, as well as David, thank you for joining, as well as drop in the comments where you're from. I'd love to hear where you're coming from. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate that, Jack, very much so. So, and then share this live if you're so inclined to do so. Let's get the word out on this, because you guys, as a dad, I wanted to be a stay-at-home dad, and I needed to make money on the side. But if you look at the different ways you can make money, okay, you can have a second job. Okay, you can have your job, right? You're basically trading time for money. You can own a business. You can own a franchise. You can do side hustles such as Uber, Instacart, DoorDash, those type of side hustles. But each one of them have different. Good day, Matt. Hey, Silver Lady Pay. Thank you for joining, my friend. How are you today? Heck no. Yeah. Right, exactly. B Perk, thank you for the follow. Watching you from South Africa. Awesome. Nika, thank you for joining. I'm doing good. I actually am still trying to wake up. Yeah, no more Uber. Exactly. I did Instacart for a time. And Instacart, those side hustles, all you're doing is trading more time for money. That's it. And then you spend so much time out. You did Instacart too. Yeah. And then you've got all the wear and tear on your car. You got to pay your gas. And so the amount of money you make, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth your time. And so I stopped doing that immediately. I tried it because I'm like, okay, let's go see how this works. It's just more side hustle. That's what it is you're hustling more for more money for very little money. And that gig economy just is not working. And I think people are realizing that. Okay. Even if you did that full time and some people can make a living off of it, but it's not much of a living and you're barely making it. And then I looked at, a second job. That's all that is a second job. You're spending more time and trading more time for money. Wow, you did all of that? What do you mean, man? So what I mean is it's just a waste of time to do those. Yeah, the car maintenance, and you're spending tons of gas, right? You're putting tons of miles on your car, and all of the people that own the businesses love you doing that because they don't have to pay for the car maintenance. They don't have to pay people to deliver. They don't have to hire people to deliver. You get to make a little bit of money. And so that didn't make sense to me because I didn't want to take more time away from my family than I already have, right? I wanted to spend more time with my family. I wanted to replace my income with something that was going to give me my time back and make $250 a day. Doing what? Doing the side hustles? People are making $1,000 a week with these gigs. Yeah, 4,000. So 40,000. That's still not a lot, right? There are some good orders dispersed in a bunch of bad offers. Okay. Yes, I made a lot of money, Matt. I was making 700, 850 a week. Okay. Yes, they are. I did it. Okay. Awesome. So why did you stop Silver Daily Pay? Yeah, you can make some good money. I'm not saying 4,000 to 1,400. Okay. To me, that's not good money. Okay. In my job, I make over. Let me figure out how much I make let's see, where is it? So here's what I was doing. All right. So I say was because I got laid off just 3 weeks ago, almost 4 weeks ago now. So I was making $700 a day in my job, working 8 hours. Help you. Okay. That's awesome. It cost you. How did it cost you? So for me, making $700 a day in 8 hours and then going and doing a side hustle, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. I didn't want to go trade more time for money, comparatively making in about 2-3 hours a night, not making a lot of money versus what I was making in my job and spending more time away from my family. That's my point. Is it just the time? Okay. It's like a job where you're just trading more time for money. That's all it is. And so if you're like me, you don't want to trade more time for money. Okay. That's what we're taught. We're only taught one way of how to trade time for money. So that's my point, guys. And I get that. Okay. The time, you can't get time back. And if you can make that amount of money there and that works for you, great. I'm not saying that it's bad. For me, it just wasn't working. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Yep. Union sheet meddler. I'm not going to side hustle for less than $100 an hour, more than double. Yes. That was part of my thought too. Non-negotiable. Okay. So, I work 10 hours a day for that. Yeah. See, that's a lot of work. That's why I do it that way. It helps me work around my kids. And daddy of 6, I get that. Okay. I get that because I guess doing a side hustle, if you do that full time, that allows you to do that. I get that. But daddy of 6, what? I'm a dad of 6 too. What if I could show you a way? Awesome, my friend. What if I could show you a way that you could leverage an online, simple, proven business where you'd have more time, you could still do it around your kids, and you could make more money? Would that interest you? Non-negotiable, more than double what I make to work. My family time is more valuable than my design. Yeah, and that's what my thought was. I worked my job, then I would go do the side hustle, and I'm like, I'm just taking time away from my family for like less than $20 an hour. and I still have to pay for my car, right? How much does it cost? A lot less than you think. So let me share. I'm going to go into that and share with you what that would take to do. Okay, you got 5 kids. There's always a way to make and do more. Yeah, exactly. So we got to work smarter, and we have technology, we have social media, we have the web, we have all of that, guys, that we can leverage as business systems. Daddy of 6, thank you for the follow, my friend. Exactly, not harder. If we can work smarter, then we're going to make more money. How do you think Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, how do you think they do it? Well, they leverage business systems. They leverage, to be honest, they leverage people too, because they have tons of people working for them and doing all the work for them. And they leverage systems. That's how they make lots of money. And we, the little guys, I hate to break it to you, you probably already know it, the system's rigged against us. Boys, thank you for the follow, my friend. But we have options with the technology we have. And so let me share with you, Daddy 6, how this works. The workers make the business owners rich. Yep, they do. They give us a little bit, which I'm grateful for. I have a good life. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm like I said, I make $700 a day. I make decent money. But when you have 6 kids and you're trying to create those memories with the kids, you're trying to get out of debt, it's, you can't do some of the things that you want to do. Okay. And I haven't been able to get out of debt. We've had some challenges. So I'm not going to go off on that anymore. But what I want to show you guys is a smarter, better way to work. Okay. So when we work a job, we work and we trade time for money, right? It's very overwhelming. You guys understand what I'm talking about. Try and take care of all your kids and put food on the table, right? So here's what I'm talking about. Okay, so this you can do. So where do I start? All right, let's start with the one offer that you offer online. Okay, in that one offer, you have the ability, you have master resale rights, and you can earn 100% profit in this one offer. Let me give you an example of how powerful this is, okay? In my network marketing company, thank you for becoming a fan. I'm 47, look to retire early and buy some small businesses. Awesome, Dibbo. That's great, my friend. That's a great goal, okay? This, what I'm sharing, may help you have some money income to be able to go buy businesses with and not have to do it on loans or risk your house, okay? If you work it, people can make really good money doing this. So I tried to do network marketing as well. Okay, I'm not bashing it, and I'm not going to talk a lot about on it. This is not network marketing. This is a real online business that you own, okay, and you make 100% profit. And I'm going to explain how that works. But I wanted to show you the power of this, okay? In my network marketing company, I would make, when I sold one of my products, I would make $12.50 per product, okay? That's only 25%. Okay, and in order for me to make 6 figures, I had to sell it 8,000 times. That's a lot of work. And I didn't have that time to do it. I was working full time, have a family, and I would literally contacted everybody on my list the way they teach you to do it, the old school way. I would go contacting the malls. Again, I was wasting time, trading time for more time for money, and actually paying to go trade my time because I never made back everything that I put into it. Okay, and I had to make 8,000 sales in a year. Impossible with the way they taught you how to do it. Okay, as far as you making those single sales. Okay, but in here, making 100% profit at master resale rights. So what is this? What is the one offer? What do you get? Basically, what it comes down to is e-learning, okay? E-learning with a business in a box, okay? I call it a business in a box because you get everything you need to make money. You get the master resale rights to resell this at 100% profit, okay? And it's not just another course. It's an interactive program that you get mentorship and you get training, and it's constantly being updated. Vatos Locos, thank you for the follow, my friend. All you guys, thanks for joining. So it's an interactive program. Okay, when you get a business in a box, what I mean by that is you get a website that you get, and it teaches you exactly how to set it up. Okay, that you can resell this. You get a website, you get a set of emails, you get mentorship. Well, that's a great M. You get mentorship, and you get to be part of an amazing community. Okay, all of this is what you get, and you get the master resale rights. So, how many people know what master resale rights are? Randy, thank you for the follow, my friend. Put one in the comments if you know what master resale rights are. And this was huge for me because in network marketing, you're basically a contractor. Silver Daily Pay and my mentor, Michelle O'Neill, she was doing network marketing. She's making $7,000 a month. That was her livelihood. That's how she put food on the table as a mom of six as well. They had a call with corporate. Corporate announced they're changing comp plan. They thought it was going to be something exciting, but they changed comp plan. She lost $4,000 overnight like that. So she lost her income. She lost her team. She lost her livelihood. And she realized that she was just a contractor. She didn't own anything. And so she decided to do something different. And she found this, and she's created this. And what she found was a done for you business. And she created this and made it better for all of us. Okay. Well, with master resale rights, you're not a partner. You're not a contractor. You own it. Okay. You get the rights to resell this. It's all around us. Okay. I have a rinse and repeat. Thank you for the follow. We all have cell phones, right? Did your carrier create that phone? No. They have resale rights to them, right? Now, they're physical. They probably don't. I'm sure they don't get 100%. But why we can make 100% is because this is digital. It's a digital business. It doesn't cost anything to have it. It's just digital. And it can be duplicated in a blink of an eye, and people can plug into it. It's super powerful. How do you think Microsoft made so much money? It's just digital. They duplicated all of that, and it's on billions of computers now, probably billions, right? And then the Mac, you guys get it, software, right? So we get the opportunity to take this and resell 100% profit. There's no inventory. There's no shipping. So here's how you start, okay? Good question, Daddy of Six. Here's how you start. So let me share with you the cost, because you also asked the cost to get started, okay? And I can tell you, I plugged into a program to try to put my put my network marketing company that I was doing online to be able to find people a different way instead of the old school way. And I spent a heck of a lot more than I spent here, and I didn't even get a business in the box. I was trying to do everything. Okay. And if you're a beginner and you're trying to build your website out, you're trying to build your emails, you're trying to test your product. Oh, yeah. So you get the e-learning. That's big. That's the product. Along with the done for your website, right? And you got to make sure your product is wanted out there. You guys, the e-learning business in 2027 is projected to be $1 trillion. Today, that's doing $1 billion a day. It's supposed to go to $3 billion a day. That's huge. And Joe, thank you for the follow, my friend. You guys, thanks for joining the fan club. I appreciate that. And Mafi's Eye, I think I'm saying that right. Thank you for sending that heart. Thanks for joining my live again, my friend. So here's how you get started, Daddy of Six. Okay. Number one, you guys, I'm giving away, Uncle Sam, thank you for the follow. I'm giving away the blueprint, the proven blueprint. It's called the Freedom Formula Blueprint that this is built off of. It teaches you how all this works. Okay, you can go get it for free, the link in my bio, or you can come down here, the orange icon, and submit your information, and then I will send you a personal email and get you the blueprint. Okay? And this system is built off that blueprint. You could literally take that blueprint and you could build a 6-figure business if you know what you're doing. Okay, that's where you start. Do that, and then watch the video of Michelle and I. I'm going to update that video to be me, but right now it's just Michelle and I explains a little bit more of what I'm explaining here. Then you go look at the packages and see which ones you want to buy. Okay, so let me share with you how much the different packages are. Okay, the top one I have is $1,400, $900, $600, $300, and $100. Okay, now with that, what you get, all of them, you get this. Okay, but at different levels. You get more training and more e-learning that you can have and resell at these levels. Not only do you get to learn digital marketing, okay, which is this digital marketing skill I call is the 6-figure earning skill. Why? Because when you learn this skill, and that's all it is a skill, we learn a skill to do our job. But why not learn a skill that's going to pay you 6 figures over and over and over, and you can market anything, okay? This allows you to focus on this because it takes care of everything for you. You get a product you get to resell, you get a website, you get an email, you get mentorship to help you through it, you get a community. It's an interactive program. We just dropped in there. Michelle just dropped in there a whole AI module to help you with your business. Brandon, thank you for the follow, my friend. Sounds like you're part of the program too. That's awesome. And Southern Boys, thank you for the follow as well. Okay. So you get all of these in each of these, however, different levels of training. The other thing is that you get all 5 of these packages, you get to resell when you buy the 1,400. Okay. And the 1,400 also gives you 10 income streams because you get all of these in English and all of these in Spanish. So 10 streams of income. Okay. 900, you get to do the 4 in English. 600, you get to have a resell to 3. Okay. Does that make sense? And then at these 2, you get more mentorship because Michelle O'Neill jumps on every Monday and teaches us. And she's 7-figure earner in this space, teaching us what it takes and helping us learn on a daily basis. Actually, she's dropping in daily stuff in our community, teaching us how to learn or how to do this. Okay. Those are one time. Okay. And you get all of this and you get the rights to resell it 100%. So if you buy the 1,400, you make one sell, you're in 100% profit mode. That was huge for me. The other thing that was huge for me, if I wanted to make 100K with this a year, 100K a year, I would just need 72 customers near versus 8,000. That's a lot. Basically 6 per month. And I'd be able to make that, okay? At 900, it's 112. At 600, it's 167. You guys get it. Way less than 8,000. Okay. Woodland Outdoors, thank you for the follow, my friend. And it's simple. Why do I say this is simple? Because you don't have to create everything, but yet you get to learn all this stuff inside the program. You not only learn digital marketing, that will teach you how to do affiliate marketing, will teach you how to do brand deals. It will teach you how to create your own digital product. Okay. That is huge. And the program I spent for a couple of years, I spent 30 times this in a program I was in to put my network marketing company online, trying to make $1,250 per sell. Okay. For me, that was huge. I'm like, okay, this is smarter to learn the digital marketing. And then I'll forever be able to market anything I want. Where is everybody today? They're in their phones. You walk around, you go do your shopping, you look around. People are like this in their phone constantly, right? That's where the world is going, and everything is digital. So you've got to go where the people are. But you got to know how to do it too. Because the good thing is there's 5 billion people on social media. The bad thing is there's 5 billion people on social media. And if you don't know how to stop that scroll or don't know how to get their attention, then it's just more noise and confusion out there, right? And that's what's taught in this e-learning program, is really the skill of stopping that scroll, connecting with people, and helping them solve whatever problem they're trying to solve. Okay. For me, I help dads and moms get out of their jobs so they can be stay-at-home dads and moms, without sacrificing their income. And we do it following that simple blueprint. Okay. And I saw some of you guys got it. You can go here and get it as well. That's the link in my bio. Okay. Or you can submit that little orange icon, which is TikTok Service Plus system, where you could just down here in the left submit your information, and then I will send you the blueprint, or how to get access to the blueprint, and actually how to join my community too. I have a community on school called the 4 Keys to Wealth that supports this. Okay. So, Daddy of 6, did I answer your questions? Do you have any other questions? And I want to get into what the system is and how it works. Okay. Oh, let me tell you all the bottom line on this too. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Navy A. Okay. There's a one-time $69 fee that comes with this, and that gets you access to the website. Okay. To just copy it. You have a website already set up, and then we're going to help you tweak it to make it work for you. Okay. On the other ones, it's $39. Okay. $69 because you get Spanish and English. Okay. You get double. That plus this, and then the other thing you need to do is you need to buy yourself a domain if you don't already have one. Okay, and you get those for around $15. Then you need to get a professional email, because you want a professional email with your domain as the email, and that you get around $30. You could spend more, whatever. Okay, and that's your final cost. The way we do this, you have no monthly expenses starting out. Okay, tell me a business for $1,500 that you could start, that the income potential is unlimited, and you have no monthly expenses, and you make 100% profit. You make one sell, and you're in profit mode. Okay, one sell in a little bit, because you got to get your domain and stuff your first time, right? You're in profit mode. You don't have to go into debt. I looked at franchising, and I didn't do it mainly, well, 2 reasons. One, I was going to have to be working 12 to 15-hour days to run my franchise, because I didn't want to pay anybody to run it, because I needed to make the money to be able to live. 2, I didn't want to go into hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt and risk it, that much money, and risk hoping that it worked. That makes sense? But this made so much sense to me because I knew when I was doing my network marketing company, trying to build that and find people online, I was doing everything. But this took care of all of it, but the digital marketing skill, and that's the one I could focus on. And that's the most important skill. It's just a skill. That's it. If you've gone to work, you've gone to school, you've learned a skill, and then you went to work, and you're learning skills at work, you can do this. It's not any different. Okay. Daddy 6, did I lose you? Awesome. Hopefully not. Hopefully that answers your question, and others, hopefully that answers your guys' questions. Okay. Shoot, my mom. Hold on, guys. My mom's calling me. I need to make sure I get this. So sorry about that. Real quick. Hi, Mom. Everything okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
What's going on?
Well, we had a really bad night last night.
Okay.
Shoot. It's okay. Dad
And so I got to jump off. But I appreciate you guys jumping on here, being a part of this. If you haven't got the blueprint already, please go get the blueprint. That's where you get started. That's where you can get the information. And I'd love to connect with you and help you. Okay. And join my community, be a part of it. That's where we're going to be able to connect, to be able to help you. We can lock arms and get you guys replacing your income and earning money outside your job so you can survive. Literally, that's what it takes. Nowadays, either you got to go get a second job or you got to find another way to make money outside your job. And if you could do it in a way that eventually replace your job, that's where this is at and where it's coming from and why I'm doing it too. So YouTube, you guys, thanks for joining. I'm going to drop off now. Appreciate you guys being online and take care. TikTok, you guys,